Alrighty guys, we're back for some more red mid-range, except this time round it is an alchemy build. So we're going to go over the deck, then hop into some alchemy ranked. Actually playing some ranked gameplay because this deck is designed for ranked and it has a pretty good win rate so far. I specifically designed this to rank up and then I just didn't end up playing as much ranked as I actually wanted to, and we're still sitting in platinum, but this has a pretty good win rate. That being said, don't go out of your way to craft the cards in this deck, especially with the new set coming out in less than a week. You never know how new sets are going to shake up metas, so yeah, but if you have the cards, definitely give this one a shot. I already know it's going to do good. I just hope we can actually capture some good gameplay with it as well, right? So guys, for anyone who does not know, I'm Redcat and I play aggro decks and any decks with red in them as well. So this is right up my alley. This is my kind of build, so I'm ready. What do we got here? We got 3 Frostbites, 2 Play with Fires, 4 Bloodthirsty Adversaries, 4 Electrostatic Blasts, 4 Molten Impacts, 2 Rahildas, Wanted Cutthroat / Feral Outlaws, right? We have 2 Shatterskull Smashing, which I'm going to go ahead and drop over here in the mana base. And also, guys, hey, we do have our sub goal set all the way up at 1,000. So if you want to help us reach that goal, do consider subscribing because it is much appreciated, friends. Okay, what else do we got here? We got 3 Bellowsbreath Ogres, 3 Igneous Inspirations, 4 Reckless Stormseekers, 1 Atsushi, the Blazing Sky, and 4 Town-Razer Tyrants. We do have a Den of the Bugbear and 4 Faceless Haven in the mana base, as well as 19 snow-covered mountains. So, all the snow is obviously for the frostbite, so that's a thing. That's pretty obvious, right? And that also lets us play the 4 Faceless Haven, which just time and time again will win you games where somehow you get the opponent down really, really low. The opponent just ends up destroying everything, and then you still have your Faceless Haven open. So that's why you have all 4 of them here, right? Speaking of getting the opponent down really low, that's why there's 2 Play with Fires, and you could totally rock more of these, especially if you're looking for, like, say you don't have all the Bellowsbreath, just go up a couple Play with Fires. You know, it doesn't hurt anything to have 4 of them in here. Bloodthirsty Adversary is often going to be played as a 5-drop in a deck like this. And it does beautifully, right? Grabbing cards like Igneous Inspiration from the grave is just super powerful, but just going Molten Impact into like another Molten Impact on your next turn, and then later on grabbing the Molten Impact from your grave. Molten Impact's ridiculous, guys. And all that excess damage is just, it's way too good. Like, the amount of opponents that you are going to frustrate by just absolutely devastating their board state with Molten Impact is incredible. Anything else, guys? I guess Bellowsbreath Ogre and Molten Impact are relatively new cards, so we should probably go over them real quick. Also, for the inspiration, we are rocking the lesson sideboard too. We have the Sciences, Start from Scratch, Expanded Anatomy, Illuminate History, and Mascot Exhibition. So with the Bellowsbreath Ogre, it is a 3-drop 3/3. Starting intensity is 1, and when it attacks, it deals damage equal to its intensity to any target. Any target, guys. That's incredible. And then it perpetually increases its intensity by 1, which is really, really cool. So if you're up against, like, I don't know, a deck that runs Fading Hope or something, this intensity is always up there. And so cards like Bellowsbreath Ogre, the Town-Razer Tyrant, and the Blazing Sky just work wonders with the Stormseeker. Being able to give these haste is incredible. But don't even get me started, man. With the simple combo of Rahilda and Stormseeker, as this has happened to me in one of these matches, one of the, I guess you can call them test matches that weren't recorded, but when it is nighttime, you have the Storm-Charged Slasher, and you can drop the Feral Outlaw with the double strike, give it haste, and trample from the Storm-Charged Slasher, and Rahilda Feral Outlaw is all of a sudden very, very scary threat, right? Anything else, guys? Man, I look at how I just spread this deck out. I don't even know what I was thinking. Oh, yeah, with the Molten Impact and Electrostatic Blasts, don't, like, it's really easy to accidentally waste these extra abilities. So you always got to think, like, oh, is it actually worth playing my Play with Fire now when the opponent doesn't have any creatures, and then I waste that second part of Molten Impact, or waste the cards that you get with the Electrostatic Blast? More often than not, it is not worth it, because the extra abilities on these cards are so powerful that you do want to do your best to save them and use them properly, right? Something else noteworthy in the deck, guys, I do apologize, it's taking a little bit longer than usual. If you're up against the Onicult Anvil deck, in Alchemy, they have access to Blood Artist, which means they can pull a game around really, really fast and effectively. So if you get them down to like 5 or something, you don't really, like, you got to try to play the long game as well, and you might be able to outplay them. So don't just go charging in as much as possible to get that last 5 through, because on the next turn they could just like meat hook and all of a sudden they're back up to 11 or something ridiculous. Trust me, it can happen. Those Onicult Anvil decks are crazy over here in Alchemy, so do your best to try to play the long game against them, and good luck, because man, they're tough, man. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and hop into some ranked and see how this goes. I just got done recording the mono white artifact deck for Alchemy, and luckily it didn't take that long to get into any of the matches there either, so there must be a good chunk of people playing Alchemy today, which is nice. Yeah, that's a keepable hand, guys. That is a very keepable hand. We have the removal open for turn 1 if we want it. And we had the Rahilda for turn 2. And remember, we saved the adversary for a turn 5 play if possible, so. Rahilda on 2 is always powerful. Okay, first Molten Impact from the opponent. So they have 2 more damage at their disposal over there. Even so, it's still going to be Bellowsbreath Ogre. It could be like a second, if it's a second Molten Impact, then they waste the 2 from this. But it could be like a Play with Fire and then Molten Impact, right? Yeah, Molten Impact's insane, guys. It really, really is insane. Wow. They go for the 1/1 there. That's actually pretty bad for them. In that case, we are going to play the Shatterskull as a... Let's swing first. Let's swing. Ping that 1/1. Increase our intensity, right? We're going to play this out. Enters tapped. And we want to keep the Electrostatic Blast and the Frostbite open. It's nighttime. City Stalker. Okay, I think we discard the Molten Impact. They're tapped out. I'm going to do this now and let them... I'll let them play with their Kaito because we're about to kill it with the Bellowsbreath anyways. And we're going to Electrostatic their face too. So yeah, we ditched the Molten Impact because we can always bring it back. And we did the Frostbite first because we didn't want to activate the ability on the Electrostatic Blast. And so... Oh, we could have just... We could have Electrostaticked the Kaito there too. Kind of a bad play, letting them actually get the ability through. But I think this is fine. Like, it's not that bad. We get to show off the power of the Bellowsbreath, so... That's a sorcery speed. Let's see if we get a land here. Okay. The Frostbite's okay, actually. Yeah, the Frostbite isn't bad here. Because now we can go Bellowsbreath to face. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't know. Letting them get that discard in could have been pretty bad. We'll see, though. Okay, they do get the Molten Impact. This is kind of what I was saying when going over the deck. Getting Molten Impact back with the adversary is so good. Oh my goodness. Ooh, Stormseeker is really good, but yeah, so missing the... So this could have been a similar turn for us if we got a land, right? But it's going to be Environmental Sciences into the Reckless Stormseeker. And they trade. They definitely trade. They're in a sticky situation. So we're gonna grab that land. And we hold back. I think we hold back. Anything we play dies to the Molten Impact 3 on anything that they play, right? We know that they're going to have removal. If they get greedy and swing in, there's just a lot we have open. Yeah, we know that the Stormseeker is going to die to anything. Any amount of anything. I mean, they could even just... It could, like, it's possible that they didn't have anything, but I don't trust it, man. See, this is just better because now we have the threat of our own haste cards. And we know that they have an instant if they keep all of this open and pass because, yeah, and we have to play around that Molten Impact 3 over there. Well, there you go. There's one of the instants gone. That's good, I guess. That means they probably have something else, though. Oh, back to nighttime. Oh, that's so good. It's so good to be nighttime here. And another adversary is ridiculous, guys. Absolutely ridiculous. But we hold that back. We want to take advantage of the nighttime here with the Stormseeker. I think we play the long game with the adversaries too, which it feels weird. It feels very, very weird. But if we just hold it off long enough, right? Because this is all sticking to something here. Okay, they go for the Painful Bond. Yep, so that's why the nighttime was so important. And that would have killed one of our adversaries. So holding it back was definitely better. Oh, buddy, this is good old-fashioned Magic, man. I love it. These mono red mid-range builds are so fun. Hey, GG opponent, look at this. Look at this. Is all in ranked, by the way. Honestly, this win streak of 5 in a row, I really wish that was on recording, but that's okay. I mean, like I said, I made the deck to rank up, and that's what it was doing. And then I just kind of like, I don't know, man. Normal play mode, it just tends to be more fun for me. But yeah, 72% overall win rate so far with the deck. Wow. I honestly, I knew it had a high win rate, but that's pretty high. And I don't know, will it last? Maybe red mid-range is just what you want in Alchemy right now. Like I said earlier, though, well, I think I said this earlier. I hope I did. I know I wanted to say it, but maybe I forgot to bring it up. Because the new set is coming out, like, don't go out of your way crafting the cards for this deck, because you never know how new sets are going to shake up metas. It could completely alter how Alchemy is played right now, and then, like, all of a sudden, this mono red mid-range that's doing really good right now just isn't good anymore, and then you crafted all these cards for it, and yeah, so you just never know. I personally don't like crafting anything like a couple weeks before a new set. Okay, this is actually a concerning hand because we do want to see that third mana. What do you guys think? Do we keep it? Do we risk it? Let's risk it. For the sake of testing the deck to its limits, right? I don't like not seeing a third mana in your opening hand with a deck like this. But come on, draw land, draw land. Look, I'm sweating now. Uh-oh. Werewolves, we really we really want to see that land. In this case, because we don't have a land, I am going to get that swing in now. Little early 2 damage. Over the play with fire, yeah, I think so. Nice, nice. Oh, that can come in untapped though. Okay, naturalist, so it gets the counter. That's why we did it over the play with fire anyways, because it would have only been able to hit the pup really. Yes, yes. Okay, we didn't get punished. We saw the third, and we can take the naturalist down. Yeah, we do that for sure. I think it's going to be sciences here. Maybe I should have put 2 environmental sciences into the deck. So no attacks this time, hear me out. If they have their third mana, they can go right into the Overlord and then swing at the pup and draw a card if we didn't have a blocker open. So that's good. We actually baited out some removal, which kind of saves our Stormseeker and Bellowsbreath combo. We can also sciences into a couple play with fires next turn potentially, but I think we just go for the Stormseeker. Like we just go for it. And instead of, like, now we see if they have that Overlord to draw some extra cards. Because that's scary. Yep. Dire Overlord. Draw a card. Because if we would have kept the 2 play with fire open, yeah, we could have totally taken out the Overlord, but that's 2 play with fires. You know? Like, in this scenario, we can actually, like, if they trade here, that's good, but we're also going to take the pack leader out too, and then we have the play with fire open still. It's just really, really good to do it this way, right? It's an easy trade into the Stormseeker, though. So we go like this and see if they trade. I think they take the 4. They trade. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, I think. We have the play with fire open. I don't know who's favored here. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. This just got out of hand really fast. Okay, good. That's a tapped land. Oh, my goodness. So they target the pup and we kill it with the play with fire. So we need... So we had a couple options there, didn't we? We actually could have saved both play with fire. We could have let them have the pup buff and then play with fire twice onto the Rahilda. So let's hope I don't get too punished there. We'll see, right? We might not. We might be able to outrace this madness. 1, 2. Rahilda play with fire open. Might be better than the Town-Razer, but I think it's a Town-Razer swing and try to outrace them. Probably Den of the Bugbear, right? Nice. Was I double checking to make sure this didn't have double strike, even though I've played with Rahilda plenty? Yes, I was actually. Sometimes I second guess myself. Dude. Bro. Oh my goodness. Oh, Rahilda's too good, guys. How do we outrace this? How do we outrace this? They're at 11. We have to hit the Rahilda. We need to see removal. And we kept the Reckless Stormseeker, by the way, because if we top deck another Town-Razer, then... Okay, so they sack the... Okay, hey, Frostbite, what's up, buddy? Oh my goodness, it's good to see you right now. So, Frostbite hits the Hallandal, no questions asked. The question is, we're at 13. So first we do that, because we know that's happening. Like, we know that's going to go down. We have the 2 there. Rahilda could come down. If we do Sciences, gain 2, we could still Rahilda. Give Rahilda the +1. It has the first strike and swing for 7. We're probably going to be forced to chump there. Play with Fire could just be open next turn. I think that's probably the play. It's going to be Sciences. Grab a mountain. Drop the mountain. Drop the Rahilda. Buff the Rahilda. Swing, swing. See, just outracing the wolf deck is probably better. Down to 4, they need an answer for the Town-Razer, or they need to get 15 damage through. And they might need an answer for the Faceless Haven as well. It's looking good, but anything could happen. I do know that much. So they have the Frostbite open from our deck. So we just take the 4. They get to draw. No, we block. We block. The problem there is the Frostbite hits the Rahilda then instead. Oh, they have an answer for the Town-Razer. That's so bad for us. Oh no. We lost everything. We can't even swing here properly. Oh no. Oh, was that a bad block from me? I think it was. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Like, they didn't even... I don't know, man. I don't know. We have to remember pack leaders over here ready to be played too. We get to take any of these out with the Play with Fire. The problem is I was saving Play with Fire for the face. I don't think it's Faceless Haven this turn. I want to get the pack leader down. See what they do here. So we get the first strike through and Rahilda is safe. And then we get to cast the werewolf pack leader. Anyone's game, bro. Literally anyone's game. We've been seeing some real magic today, guys. These have been fun matches. Tough matches. I'm really thinking over here, but... Okay, the Frostbite's open again. So they can Frostbite the... They want to hit... Okay. Okay, do we let them draw? Or do we trade here? They have 3 cards, man. 3 cards. The odds of them already having a creature... or more removal. Let's let them draw. Let's take the riskier play in order to get this through. They still have the removal open. Something's up. Something's up, man. Feels fishy. Yeah. Brittle Blast. Okay. Faceless Haven could win us the game if we top deck a little bit of extra damage. We don't. We don't, but it's still a swing. Because the other Faceless Haven comes down and we can power up one of them on their turn. It's nighttime because we had nothing to play. Oh my goodness, guys. Rahilda! They have a blocker. Guys, this is insane, bro. This is how much mana do we have? Not enough to get both Faceless Havens going. I don't think we block here, do we? I don't think we do. I don't know. Oh, don't be one of those matches where we get you down to 1 but we can't find the answer. Oh my goodness. There's no way. They have removal. They have to. Bro. I'm so scared. Oh, we got there, guys. Let's go. Double Faceless Haven. Oh, man. Woo. 75% overall deck win rate. I'll tell you what, guys. This might be one of the best decks I've made this season. Now, this probably is the best deck I've made this season as far as win rates go and whatnot, but oh my goodness, that was a scary one. How many games did we just play? Did we play 2? 3? 2? I'm going to try to get a fast one in real quick. We'll see. These games are taking a little bit longer because we're playing mid-range, but this is a lot of fun, though. This match could go either way, and I'd be completely satisfied. We could get a win. We could get a loss. I could draw only land for 20 turns in a row. I'd still be pretty satisfied with how the video has gone. Yeah, good hand. Good hand. We got removal. Opponent goes first, but yeah, seeing that removal is pretty good. Or potential removal, right? Because all of these can also hit face. Ugh. Ugh. Might be control. They also might be trying to trick us too. Man, I am like, I'm so happy about that last match being able to swing in with 2 Faceless Havens for the victory. Tenacious Pup, what are you doing here? Now, hold on just a minute. Hold on just a minute, puppy. I just played against you. Ooh, mono green? Man, that is a stacked pack leader now. I think we play with Fire Face. Look for a Molten Impact. What do you guys think? I think so. Gonna hit face here. That's fine too. You have to wait till turn 4 to double Electrostatic Blast the pack leader. I say we keep the Faceless Haven. Man, this is actually really bad, isn't it? Uh-oh. Well, we have 1 Electrostatic Blast open for the pup. If they get these above, if they can swing for 6, then we want to take out the pup before combat. See what they do here. They can't swing for 6, so they just swing. And electrostatic. Oh man, I don't know. Because if we use them now, then we don't have the turn 4 play to take out the pack leader. But I think it's okay. I think we Electrostatic Blast the pup because now the next thing that we do, we'll get to see cards off the top. Okay, Frostbite does get us there, but we have a problem of what to play off of the Electrostatic Blast thing. So we're gonna Frostbite for 2 and see if we draw a land for the Electrostatic Blast. What do you guys think? Frostbite for 2? That could be a Snakeskin Veil though. I'm gonna try it. I think that's just better. Using the Electrostatic Blast to look for the extra. or try to get value off of the blast. Uh-oh. We don't get value off of the blast here. So I wonder if they can actually get it. I wonder if there's anything else that they can do to buff it. It's got to be something, right? Yeah, these are all wasted. Pretty bad 3 to get off of that, honestly. Let's see it, opponent. Let's see it. Yep, Tamiyo's safekeeping. They definitely wanted us to waste as many cards on that as possible, so very good play from the opponent. Very, very good play. So the Electrostatic Blast doesn't actually... It actually just fizzles out there because it didn't have a target. That's brutal, man. Very brutal. Town-Razer blocks well. And it does hit the lair. So I think this is the first time I'm going up against a mono green build against this deck, so that's fun. It's looking not too great. We got to trade here because we can't get them. Like, we can't. Yeah. The pack leader has to go, or we have to try to get rid of the pack leader. Oh my goodness, guys. That is... Oh, and the safekeeping. Bro, we just got destroyed. And a ranger class. Oh my goodness. Bro. Opponent popping off. With the lair, they have it next turn if we inspiration the Liberator. If we go Town-Razer, we can block here, but they still have it with the lair. So I think that's it. I think they got us, guys. It was all too easy for the opponent this time round. Good game, though. Wow. Mono green looking very spicy. We're going to go Town-Razer and see. Maybe they don't swing with the lair, but opponent played this game very, very well, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna get there. We're alive? Question mark? Maybe? Oh, Springleaf, let's go! Mono green ninjas, let's go. Look, guys, I don't like to run into decks that I've built before and just say like, hey, that's my deck, right? But maybe, just maybe, they were inspired by my mono green ninjas that we did when all this first came out, right? That would be cool. I think that deck got a good amount of downloads on Aether Hub. 69 total win rate. 69% is huge, guys. I do think that the more you play with it, the more it'll go down. But I do think that the deck is good enough right now in Alchemy to probably settle. I want to say like after 100 games, probably between a 60% and a 62%, right? Somewhere around there. I do think that it is that good, but I keep mentioning it. Just be cautious about what you craft because new set coming out, and I would hate for this deck to completely break down after the new set. Something else to consider, yeah, I brought up the Oni Cult Anvil deck earlier, but yeah, be cautious against mono green too. You guys saw how hard that actually was because they get big, beefy creatures early on. Red always has trouble killing those big beefy creatures, and that was one of those instances we really needed to see an early Molten Impact there, and because we didn't, it was a devastating loss there, wasn't it, right? Yeah, they kind of blew us out easily. Other than that, very fun deck, very fun matches today as well. Thank you so much for sticking around the entire video. If you made it this far, y'all are champions, and I super duper appreciate you. And I will see you in the next video.